What's up? It's Patrick Wilson. I'm an online fitness coach, and yes, I lost body fat while having at least one drink of alcohol every single day for a week. Let's get into it. In this video, we're going to go through how to do it, tips of the trade, what you need to focus on to actually do something like that and have fun food or drinks and actually lose body fat. But first, I need to go through a few disclaimers as well as kind of give an intro of why I'm doing this. I normally don't drink every day. I like alcohol, I enjoy some drinks, but it's not an everyday thing. Long-term, big picture progress, it doesn't happen in a week. So even though I lost body fat in a week, it's all about what I'm doing the week after that from now. And for you especially, what happens in a week doesn't really matter in the big scheme of things. You want to be able to see progress, make progress, and be able to maintain it for the long term. And progress doesn't happen in a week. For the case of this experiment though, I was a little bit more aggressive just to show that you can make progress even while having alcohol. But it's better to be a little bit more realistic, take your time, and know that progress doesn't happen that quick. So even though I'm a fitness coach, I love fun foods. I love pizza, ice cream, donuts. I love alcohol. Love is a strong word, I don't love it, but I like the social aspect of it. I like to have an occasional drink, and a lot of other people do too. And so a lot of the times the big problem with fitness, with nutrition, with actually getting in shape is that those fun foods and fun things are almost demonized in a sense. If people want to go have a drink with their friends or go have a slice of pizza or anything that's quote unquote unhealthy, the fitness nutrition industry normally makes it seem like you can't have any of that whatsoever if you want to make the progress you want. And that's just not the case in the slightest bit. If you want to make progress and lose body fat and look and feel your best, you can definitely implement and have fun foods in the mix. So that's the point of these videos and this whole series, is that showing that you can have drinks, you can have fun foods, you can have all those things and still make progress. That whole approach of being uber strict and giving up everything that you like, it's not realistic for anyone. It's not fun for anyone. It's not what you should do. And it's not what you have to do to get in shape. So that's what we're gonna go over. And today's fun food or drink is gonna be alcohol. In order to make progress while drinking alcohol or having fun foods, there are really three main things that you need to focus on. Those three things, and that's it. And we're gonna get to that in a second, but first I wanna give a quick background and intro of what this challenge entailed and what I did before I actually got started drinking at least one drink every day for a week. So if you're watching this right now as of April 3rd, 2020, or if you're watching this in the future, you know that during this time period, we are in the coronavirus pandemic. We're all stuck inside and unable to go anywhere. So for these first 4 weeks of being locked down and quarantined because of the coronavirus, I decided to do this challenge where I'm having something fun to eat or drink every single day and showing that you can lose fat while doing it. So I'm really excited to show you where I'm starting from, where I started from the beginning of this, and then at the end of the 4 weeks where I am, and then even after this video where I am after 1 week, so you can see the progress being made, even with some fun stuff. To give you an idea of what I looked like starting out at the beginning of this whole experiment. This is where I started at. And if I'm being honest, the week before I did this experiment, I ate like complete crap the entire week. Ate literally whatever I wanted every single day. McDonald's drive-thru, In-N-Out burger, ice cream most every day, donuts, just endless food, tons of calories, way more than I normally do. And I took some videos from the week, so here are some of the foods that I was having that week beforehand.
We got the pizza rolls on deck. We got the 2 donuts on deck. We got the chocolate fudge tracks ice cream on deck. This joint right here, boy, for the whole thing. Over 1,100 calories, bruh. It's like 2,500 calories. This is junk food. It's cool though. It's for the experiment.
Alright, back to the main point of the video, for this video specifically. How to lose body fat, how I went about losing body fat while having at least one alcoholic beverage every single day for a week. But before I get into that, remember there are 3 things that I said you have to prioritize if you want to lose body fat, build muscle, look better, feel your best? I should probably tell you those first. These are the 3 things you need to prioritize, most important things to make the progress you want. Number 1, you need to be in a calorie deficit. And basically what that means is that you need to be taking in less calories than your body needs to maintain its current weight or current amount of body fat. Basically, you wake up every single day, you're a human, you have a set amount of calories that you're burning just by being a live human being. And then you add in other activities like walking around the house, doing an actual workout, fidgeting, nudging, anything that you're doing, any activity, you're burning a certain amount of calories by doing all of that. And you need to take in less calories with the food and drinks you're having than you're burning in order to lose weight, lose body fat. That's what being in a calorie deficit means. Everyone's calorie goal is gonna be different, and there are many ways to figure out your calorie goal, but the most important thing is having an estimate of where you wanna start from and then adjusting it based on the progress you are or are not making. The best quick calculation you can do is to multiply your current weight in pounds by 11, and that's the calories you should aim for around that amount every single day to lose body fat. Number 2 is getting in enough protein. And this is important because protein sources are the most filling source of food you can get. So chicken, Greek yogurt, eggs, fish, stuff like that, that's gonna be way more filling than just eating a banana or eating some rice or eating some candy. And if you wanna lose body fat, that's important so that you're not uber hungry while you're taking in less calories. Protein helps to keep you more full for the amount of calories you're taking in. Protein helps to build and retain muscle. So as you're losing weight on the scale, you want to make sure that you're keeping on as much muscle as possible. That's important because it's going to keep your metabolism running high and allow you to eat more food while also losing body fat. And also, if you have a little bit more muscle on you, regardless of if you're male, female, whoever, even if you don't just want to be super, super jacked and big, it's nice to have a little bit of muscle on you because it's nice to have some tonnage, some curves. If your booty's popping or arms look good, chest looks good, whatever the case may be, it's nice to have a little bit of muscle in those places. Number 3, working out at least 3 times per week, focusing on strength training at least a little bit, at least 50% of the time within those workouts. And normally strength training means going to the gym, lifting some kind of weights, using free weights, using barbells, using machines, getting better in that sense. Now that we're stuck at home in this quarantine, it's gonna be a lot of body weight exercises. If you have some light dumbbells, if you have resistance bands, that's gonna be helpful and that's what you're gonna have to use. So those are the 3 most important things you need to always prioritize. And that's what I prioritize with this challenge and will prioritize the entire time. Now, on to the good stuff. Me showing you the drinks I have every single day. This is the fun part, showing you different kind of beers I have, wine, other mixed drinks. And I have a lot of tips on how to drink alcohol and stay on track with your fitness goals, how to lose body fat. So as I'm showing you each of these different clips of Monday through Sunday of me having a different drink, intertwined, I'm gonna have a different tip of me talking and telling you how to go about it. Let's get it. And I promise, after we go through those tips, I'm gonna show you that I actually did make progress while having alcohol every single day for a week. Now onto the tips though. March 23rd, 2020, day like 10 of the quarantine. Cheers to losing fat while also having fun foods in moderation. Let's do it. Tip 1, seriously, track your calories. It's gonna help so much to know how many calories the drinks you normally have are, and then you'll be able to make adjustments from there. Also, if you really wanna have a drink on a given day, or a couple drinks on a given day, you'll know how many calories you need to cut back on from meals earlier in the day. So tracking calories, one of the most helpful things you can do. March 24th, day 2, a little glass of wine right here for this evening. Got a lot of work I need to do. Been a long day, kind of stressful with all the stuff going on track with nutrition for the day. After I drink this will be all my calories, but I'm gonna enjoy it. And it's a Cabernet too. Red wine, specifically Cabs, it's my jam. Peace and blessings. 2, stick to lower calorie drinks most of the time. Any kind of liquor mixed with a low calorie mixer like rum and Diet Coke, whiskey Diet Coke, light beers, a little bit of wine. These are all gonna be around 150 calories or lower per drink. Whereas if you get a really sugary, high calorie drink like a margarita, it could be upwards of 400 calories. March 25th, another day of wine. Blessed. Workout stuff in the background. It's festive, right? Back-to-back days with red wine, specifically Cab, because that's the best. Cheers to losing fat and drinking alcohol every day. 3, plan ahead as much as possible with your drink. If you know you're gonna have a drink later in the day, plan out your meals earlier in the day around that drink. Save calories for the drinks or fun foods that you wanna have. Thursday, March 25th. It's about like 12:30 a.m. right now. It's been a long day. Got some solid workouts in, a lot of work in, but I'm sitting here watching The Office, aka the best show of all time. And the drink of the day, a little Stone IPA action. I'm excited to try this. Cheers to losing fat while also having alcoholic beverages in moderation. Tip 4, avoid junk food. Even though we're quarantined right now, when you're out and about doing your thing again, don't have an entire pizza after you've gone out for the night. Even when you're at home, avoid the snacks that you have inside your house after you've had a couple drinks. Have your drinks, drink some water, go to sleep. Friday, March 27th, drink of the day, a little Jack Daniel's apple. And about to eat some crab legs too. Not technically crab legs, just the shrimp from the crab boil place, but still about to be amazing. Anyway, cheers to losing fat while drinking every day. In moderation though. 5, the oldest trick in the book that everyone will always tell you, drink water while you're drinking alcohol too. Mix in a glass or two of water every now and then. It's gonna allow you to not feel terrible the next day and ridiculously hungover. And also in the moment, you're gonna be not as hungry. If you have more alcohol and more stuff fluid in your system, you're not gonna have as crazy of cravings to want to go have a pizza or go have a ton of food. Saturday, March 28th, another day, another alcoholic beverage. Got a little Stone Fear Movie Vines double IPA. I've never had this before, but it's tasty. Doing some pull-ups, working on some emails right there, and drinking a little beer action. As long as it fits within your calories, man, you can lose fat with anything in moderation. Tip 6, you gotta be a little bit selective with the foods and drinks you have. If you're drinking alcohol and wanna have really more than one drink, you have to have pretty much entirely healthy foods most of the day. You can't have 3-4 drinks and also have pizza and expect to lose body fat. It's just gonna be too many calories. Sunday, March 29th. Technically March 30th, obviously it's past midnight and I'm up working late, but can't ruin this little experiment. Got a drink, got a beer, Golden Road Brewing Wolf Pup IPA. It's from LA, so it looked festive when I was picking it up, so I'm gonna try it out. But can't ruin this little streak I got, this little experiment I got, just because I'm up working late and grinding on stuff. So I'm about to drink this, work a little bit. Today's the last day of the experiment too. I couldn't go out and just not finish it strong for a whole week drinking every day, so you can lose fat while drinking every day. Tip 7, I think one of the most important tips for people, especially around my age, younger, really anyone. It's okay to drink in moderation. You can have one drink and be done for the day. You can have a couple of drinks and be done. You don't have to drink until you're completely lit, completely blacked out. So, utilizing all those tips, did I make progress this past week? Yes, I did. And I'm gonna show you in a second and give a comparison from where I started and where I was at the end of the week after having alcohol every day. But first, those 3 things that I told you need to prioritize, I'm gonna go through those 3 things and what I did really quickly. For the amount of calories I had per day, I had between 2,000 and 2,200 calories every single day. As long as I was within that range, it was a win, and I knew if I was around there, then I would be losing body fat. Most of my meals, in order to stay within that calorie range and still drink alcohol, were a lot of fruits, veggies, lean protein sources. On occasion, I even mixed in a burrito because I was aware that total calories are most important, and I could still have, burrito and a glass of wine or a beer and still be okay and still maintain progress as long as my other meals were on point, lower calorie filled. 2, made sure I got enough protein in. For me, I weigh about 180-ish, 185 pounds. I wanted to get in at least 150 grams of protein most days because protein is more filling and I just kind of enjoy how it tastes. I was upwards of probably 180 to 200 grams of protein. As long as you're getting in at about 0.6 grams to 1.1 grams per pound of body weight, that's a good range to be in. If you're anywhere within that range, you're in a good place. And 3, let's get my home workouts in, my home strength training workouts in. And again, it can be tough at home, and I actually put together at-home workouts that you can do, whether you're male, female, whether you have a set of dumbbells, or whether it's just your body weight. The link for those programs, those 4 different programs in my bio, I was following the men's body weight program, because the week I was doing this, I didn't have any dumbbells or bands or anything to work with, so it was just your boy's body weight. But we still made progress though. All right, here's the results. So, as you can see, a ton of progress doesn't happen in a week. Obviously, I didn't completely transform my body in a week's time and go from a little bit of extra body fat to completely ripped 6-pack, but you can tell that I lost body fat. And if I kept doing this week after week after week with alcohol, you'd be able to see a pretty big difference. I am doing this for the entire month. Each week is a different fun food or drink. You're gonna be able to see at the end of 4 weeks that just tracking calories, hitting protein goals, strength training, no matter what kind of foods fill those calories, even wine or donuts or pizza in moderation, you can still make progress. Yes, you can definitely make progress with your fitness goals, even working in alcohol, even working in other fun foods. There are some things you need to prioritize, and yes, you need to be more disciplined in different areas with workouts, with nutrition, but it's not impossible for you. Fitness is there to improve your life, not be your entire life. And I want you to still enjoy the fun things, fun foods, fun experiences that alcohol or pizza or anything else includes. Stay tuned for the next video where we have another fun food or drink mixed in and having it every single day while losing body fat. Thanks for watching, If you enjoyed, comment on it, let me know what you liked. Press the like button, I would sincerely appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Tell your friends about the video. Shoot me a message on Instagram @GamesByPat. Check out my TikTok @GamesByPat. And until next time, cheers.